Hello everyone. Under normal circumstances, this would be winter graduation week at the University of Aberdeen. We'd all be wearing our gowns and caps, and you'd be walking across the stage for me to doff you on the head to mark the fact that this is your graduation day, with huge cheers from your family and friends. Of course, under the current circumstances, it's not possible to have our graduation ceremonies in the normal way, but it's still absolutely a time to celebrate. In fact, your achievement is especially remarkable this year because it's been done under extraordinary circumstances. All our students have shown amazing resilience and perseverance despite these difficulties to achieve outstanding academic success. So today I'm delighted to congratulate you on that success. We here at Aberdeen are very proud of what you've achieved. We're still planning to have proper traditional graduation ceremonies when the circumstances allow. So we hope to see you with your friends and family so that in due course we can all celebrate together.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free.
Greetings from the University of Aberdeen. My name is Martin Meyer and I'm the Dean of the Business School. It's a real pleasure to be with you today and celebrate your achievement and success. Graduation is a real milestone in your lives, and I hope you mark this day celebrating with family and friends. Let me wish you the best of luck wherever you are going, whether you will work for a large corporate, whether you start up your own business, whether you continue with further studies, or you decide to contribute to society in an entirely different way. We here at the University of Aberdeen and the Business School hope that whatever you choose to do, wherever you plan to go, you will remember your time with us fondly, and that at some point in the future, we will be able to welcome you back. Our warmest congratulations on graduating today. Let me wish you the very best of luck for a future full of opportunities. Thank you.
Hello, graduates. My name is Keith Bender, and I'm a professor of economics here in the Business School. Let me extend my warmest congratulations on your graduation from the University of Aberdeen. I've been asked to say a few words as part of our virtual graduation, and I am delighted to do so. I even dressed up for the occasion. This is one of my favorite ceremonies since everyone is so happy. Family and friends feel pride and happiness that their students are finally going to get a job and move out of the house. My colleagues feel a sense of relief, no more marking. You all probably have the largest mix of emotions though. Relief at being done, but perhaps more than a bit of anxiety about the future. In one of life's great coincidences, last year I was also asked to give the graduation address at the winter graduation, and my theme was exactly about this. Anxiety about the future. Goodness, I was a year too early, wasn't I? At the time, I talked about how students were the foundation of what the University of Aberdeen is all about. The sharing and accumulation of knowledge and ways of critical thinking that will serve you throughout your life, influencing you in ways you may not even know. While I still strongly believe that to be true, I want to explore briefly another way to think about addressing anxiety about the future. It's somewhat counterintuitive, but it's by thinking about the past. While my fellow academic staff have been trying to push and pull you toward the frontiers of knowledge, we're all just standing on the shoulders of giants. that great array of academics, teachers, and researchers who have dedicated their careers and lives to understanding how the world works. Your experiences here are the fruit of that knowledge and will prepare you to meet the many challenges ahead. The physical manifestation of this is in the very buildings of the campus. As you probably know, the University of Aberdeen has been celebrating its 525th anniversary over the last year. Through a history of both good times and bad, this university has tried to stand firm on its foundational purpose, open to all and dedicated to the pursuit of truth in the service of others. This is a good purpose not only for a university, but for its graduates as well. Holding fast and believing in openness, truth, and service all serve as a bulwark against the uncertainty of the future and help make whatever community in which you live that much better. You may not know it, but the economics department in the school is also celebrating an anniversary this year. It's the 100th anniversary of the Jaffrey Chair in Political Economy. Over the last several months, I've been researching the history of Sir Thomas Jaffrey, who endowed the chair. He was an amazing Aberdonian, an extremely successful banker and businessman, as well as a generous philanthropist in the city. Living through 2 world wars and a profound economic depression may have made a successful businessman selfish, but Sir Thomas was anything but. His philosophy of life was as follows: I have always been of the opinion that every citizen should regard it as his duty, as surely as it is his privilege, to devote at least part of his means to public, civic, and charitable causes, and to spend a measure of his physical and mental gifts in the service of his neighbors. There's a lot in common with our foundational purpose there, isn't there? He felt duty-bound to give back to society, and the university and its students have been the beneficiaries of this generosity for over 100 years. That is a bulwark against the uncertainty of the future. Sorry, I didn't mean for this talk to become a history lesson. However, I do think that there can be great value in looking in the past to help us in the future. Remembering where you came from, in this case from an ancient Scottish university, can help guide you to the future. Let me end on a bit of a lighter note. As my undergraduate students know, I regularly draw on children's stories in my lectures, since there's a surprising amount of economics in children's stories. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to turn this into an economics lecture, but there is a lot of wisdom in children's literature too. A wonderful children's poet is Shel Silverstein, and in his book, Falling Up, he has the following poem entitled, Diving Board. You've been up on that diving board, making sure that it's nice and straight. You've made sure that it's not too slick. You've made sure it can stand the weight. You've made sure that the spring is tight. You've made sure that the cloth won't slip. You've made sure that it bounces right and that your toes can get a grip. And you've been up there since 5:30, doing everything but dive. Your time at Aberdeen has given you the diving board. Now it's your time to dive in. Make the most of this opportunity. Follow the university's foundational purpose. Strive for openness, truth, and service. Thrive in the challenges ahead. You are ready. The water's waiting. Thank you. And again, congratulations on your achievements.
Higher degrees and awards. Master of Science taught programs. Digital Marketing Leadership. Solsai Fabian. Vashalios Kalazais. Theodoros Micros. Joe Eileen Robinson. Tania Walls. Finance. Jennifer Ed. Denisha Dimitrova Galavinova. Jad Isa. Joseph Christabra. International Business and Finance. Comfort Aluvarsai, 阿弗拉比，葱腰案，一焖包，洋草，一草，一针草，周家草 ，Derek Darcy。Christoph Daniel Glavizer Molina， 亨利葛，魏固，宋林郭，乔玉涵，于陆河，文君湖，贾发黄，殷乔礼，云之礼，君其亮，凯越流，魏流，小杨流 ，Christina Low， 司义毛，伊蒙尼，易欧，润庞 ，Monica Rutkowska， 易凯孙，云兰王，孟于伟。岳娟文，魏兄，活旭，秦朱阳，司秦阳，海燕章，龙章，於芬章，昭然章，金钟，荣宾珠。International Business Management。Kwakio Balkagiman, Abimbola Akanla, 然安 Ivelina Iakan Ian, Kirsten Bremene, 紫娟菜诺尘文尘颜如尘泽星辰紫阳辰 Erlis Danby 于杰邓 Deborah Araman Daughter 于霆锋商晕高舒轩阁秦固易寒锅廷皇 Alexandra James Harudnia Senuri Givardina 魏江于残江魏礼于萧礼舒廷料贾兴流金宣流思言流思玉流杨流亚秦流君临鲁天齐毛 Anna Markovic Meg Ear Marulas Julius Lysak Janusz Matrosek 天全齐西陵秦前前师 Masha Stewart 伊银孙 Yashime Terrari 克兴王齐文子廷吴郝东许萧晴许金荣薛申之阳 Fraser James Yates 范莹葛资瑜毛云元陈章春子章金宣章凯蒂章蓝鱼章施尧章婉旭章于章子旭章子瑜章子孙周钱周 Law and Economics of Oil and Gas Samuel Kofi Ankma Asari Christos Mavrogiannis, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Norodzian Alam Ahmed Abbas, Adam Basikapili, Angelina Rainey Baniski, Damian Desbotovsky, Tania Allen Domkins, Damirola Folake Fabie, 郝岳峰 Nicholas Kiley Ferguson, 预谋高 Gabriela Hafiz Hava, Joshua Donnell James, Saja Mohammed Harson Kermit, Kiadisak Kisombra, Derek Lamro, 经理 邵波里 Michael James Love, 曹群罗 Anna Victoria Art Maps, Peter Pence, Marisol Toms Curtis, Carlos Samuel Burke, Andrew Brian Potts, Tim Rigdon, Stuart Ronis, Kyle Smith, 舒宏孙 Seba Emmanuel Thompson, Daniel Larisha Children Kakamo, 东东王 嘉宝薛 秦朝章 支鸿章 Energy Management, Edward Bermido, Armor Boeton, Victor Biricon Dangler, Masha Kogiogi, Armors Melibel, Hafnifa Ramersi, Stephen George, Morris Robb, 小娟颂 Finance, Shafra Farah, Jamal Lulio, Lapong Pat, Liu Rakon, Wen Chen Mai, Hussein Abbas Subahi, Executive Master of Business Administration, Dafar Ali I Hababi, Mohammed Ali, Ali Sultan I Salatai, Ahmed Al-Bad, Naifu Mohammed Idasan, Hussein Isa Al-Haddad, Aha Johar Al-Kuwari, Mohammed Isa, Ahmed Al-Said, Chris Andrews, Modern Rotary, Postgraduate Diplomas Business Administration, Kihand Margaret Allboat, Digital Marketing Leadership. Lisa Arthur, Brici Butler. Postgraduate Certificate Business Administration. Abdallah Razak Mari. Digital Marketing Leadership. Jeremy Carter. Fiona Stephanie Ireland. Master of Arts, Economics with French. Katerina Staskwa.
Welcome. My name is Lindsay Tibbetts and I'm Deputy Head of the Business School. I'd like to end this virtual celebration by adding my congratulations and welcoming you formally to the University of Aberdeen family, a family that stretches back over 500 years. This has been an extraordinary year, but we hope this event has allowed you and your family and your supporters to take some time out from COVID to celebrate your personal win. And as you leave us and step out into these uncertain times, I would like to take a moment to remind you of the school's mission statement, which is powering change for better businesses and better lives through research, engaging global societal challenges, but also by developing new and impactful leaders and entrepreneurs with an ethical and an international mindset. That's you. As a business school, we also aspire to instill and develop resilience in uncertain times. This was written long before current events, but reflects a recognition that the world is always full of challenges. Your class of 2020 has already demonstrated that resilience. Despite everything that's been thrown at you, you've not only survived, but you thrived, and you've met your own personal goals. We applaud your achievements, knowing that your time at Aberdeen has equipped you to go out and face the challenges of the world. We hope we've inspired you to seek out new experiences, to challenge perceived wisdom, and above all, to have confidence in your own abilities. Remember, whatever you do next, whatever sector you join, whatever level or role, you will face choices and ethical dilemmas. Your decisions and choices will shape not only your future, but the future of many others. We send you out confident that you can and will make a difference, and to be happy. And finally, like family and friends said when you came to the University of Aberdeen, please keep in touch. There are lots of ways to do this, through alumni relations and social media, but above all, know that we really love to hear your stories about what was next for you. And if you get the opportunity to come back to Aberdeen, hop in and say hello. So congratulations. Now go and enjoy a well-earned, happy and COVID-safe celebration. Congratulations.